welcome to the Angular class 13. So today we are continuous class for the authentication authorization, and we had yesterday class we have generated the tokens. Here if you see the login, we created this repository I token repos and token repository. Here we create the token. This is the logic for the generate the tokens, and after then we inject the service in the program.cs files. Where it is this auth and the authentications options JWT tokens IMAP builders. This is the scope. So authentications here, it's gone here categories. So this is the token services we injected here, then these services we called here in the auth controllers and in the UI side, and here we are calling the JWT token and passing in the response. Now in the UI side we have created the one control under the features auth login screen login component. Here we created some UI for the logins and then components. In the component we implement the login functionality. So for this we created one services. This is the auth services. Here we write the login method and calling it. Now after then what happened? So it's giving the JWT token. Now we are storing in the cookies service. So now what will be the next step? Next step, how to use this token. Okay, so let me write the code for next step. I will create some methods in the auth service. There it will be for next step how to use it. After login we need to set the user, right? Which user is logged in. We need to display like name or role. On the role basis we will further use it. So first let me set the user, then we get the user and then log out. There is the one log out, and we will also create one the AuthGuard. There we will check we have the token is valid or not. If not valid, then we will send the logout page. If valid, there we will tell the which screen is required to access, or which user has which screen access. So where we will define under the app.route. Here we will inject the app.route in the auth service. We will AuthGuard we will inject it. So first let create the users quickly. So in this methods I will set the users. So set user, it will be required the user parameter. So just I am right now making blank. Create one in the model folder. Let create one model. It will be the user.model. My screen visible both you guys, right? user.models.ts. Okay, great. And here I am taking two properties. First export interface user, and user we are taking the email address, right? Email colon string, and next is the roles. So user has multiple roles, so I am taking as a string or array. Now go to the auth service. Here we need to pass the user comma user. So it's injected here, give the reference. Now what we need to do next? So next we need to store these users, and from where we will get? We will get the from the login screen. So let me create first, then we will use it. So I will check this first at this this dot user we need to subscribe, so we need to create one variables. There is the one important concept here, the behavior. Users user dollar equal to new behavior subject, and then user undefined and the bracket undefined. So what is the subject? If you see, a variant of subject that require an initial value and emit its current values whenever it's subscribed. So sir, what it mean that ones? So now when we are using this method, we are storing the value. Okay, set the value. Set means we are just like in the session in the .NET, we are storing the value in sessions, right? Or temp data we are storing. So how in Angular it will be, you need to first set subscribe, and then we need to emit. Emit means we need to get, like that, emit its current value whenever it's subscribed. So first we set, and then when we require we can ask. Or if we talk about more, so let me go to the ChatGPT and ask, hey, what is the subject in Angular? So what is, hey man, what is subject in Angular? Explain in detail. You see, subject is type of RxJX subject that always hold the latest value and emit it immediately to any new subscriber. So it holds the some values, and for RxJX, what is RxJX? RxJX is the reactive JavaScript, what we say, reactive extension for JavaScript, JavaScript, and that is many good library. What is very important library? It is using in the, you see this one, observable for calling the API, subscribe and unsubscribe methods. This play very important role in the Angular. So it's hold the value, and it's give the latest value when it required by any subscriber. It is widely used in Angular for sharing the data between components. So sir, how many way we can share the data? There are different way we can share the data. One of the way, this way, for subscriber subject, using subject and subscribe models. One is the store the data in the local storage. One is the storing the data in the CookieService, and one is the by the, what is in the URL, means a string URL. So there are 4 way we can sharing the data in Angulars. That question is it's also asked, the what is subjects in the Angular, what is the use of it? So we can reply this way. Now come to the other points here. So I declare one variable, so this dot users dot next, so it will be available for next users. Now we need to store the data in the local storage dot set item. We need to store in the key pair values, so in the single quote instead of the user email and comma user dot email. Okay, now for the same thing, dot set item, and it will be the user role. So user roles, and value will be user dot roles and semicolon. So it is giving the errors So why it's giving there? Because it is the array. So what we need to do? We need to do write some join and then semicolon, this one. So what will be? It will be extract the value from array and then it will be store the value here with comma, with comma separated. So this is done. Now we set the value. Now what we need to do? There we need to use the value. So there is the I create one method user. We can give any name. Just I am comfortable with this name, naming convention. That's right. So observable, and observable has user and undefined value. Otherwise, it will give you error. And then like it and this one. Now what need to do? We need to write the code. So return the code. What is giving error? A function whose declared type of neither undefined void or any must return a values. So we need to return. So what will be returned then? So I will return the value this dot users, this users, and user that as observable. Okay, so this one done. Now we need to some log out of the users or get user. Let me write the one get users first. Get user, and get user will be user and undefined, and then it will be so again it will be asked for the returns obviously. So let me first read the users. So what will we do? The constant and email equal to, we have here we are setting the value, right? So same way we can get the users. So local storage, not login, sorry, my bad. So local storage dot get, previous we have set, now here get. And what is the column? This one. So this just copy paste for the making an error message. Okay, and for the role also. So now constant roles equal to local storage dot get, and just copy paste here. Now what need to do? We'll need to check the if email and role not null, then return the user. So const user equal to what we say, user not equal to is not here, so user type, user is user type, and then what value equal to we need to return. So it will be email colon email, sorry, email colon email and colon roles dot split with comma and go to the end semicolon here, and then return user. Okay, if it's not, it's null, then return undefined, So here we are joining with the semicolon as a string, and here we are splitting it with semicolon and storing the value in the users. Now we create required one more methods. It will be the logout. If user is login, so it will be logout, right? So logout, you can give any meaningful name as per your naming conventions. So a logout, what will be logout? So sir, you are storing the data in local storage, right? So we need to clear it one localStorage dot clear. You see there are methods clear, get, key, length, remove item, set. So I will write clear. And then second is the sure we in the login screen what you did, you stored this one, right? This. So we need to, and where we did you store in the cookie service. So we need to also clear that one. So like this dot, sorry my bad, very written wrong place. So this is thought cookie service is there or not? Not, I think not. So let me inject it in the cookie service first, then it will. So how will we inject, sir? Just we will create the constructor, right? So sir, yes sir, obviously. So create the constructor. Oh my god, sorry, my bad, I have already created constructor, why I forget. So then private cookie service colon cookie service. Okay, and now guys, what's need to do here? I write the this dot cookie service dot delete. You see, delete or delete all. So I will go with the delete right now, or we can use the delete. Delete what parameter they are expecting. Okay, path cookies. Okay, so it's asking for the name. So first parameter will be the name, I will just giving the name, and here it's asking the path. So let me go to the components here, a spelling mistake, just it will be asking the authorizations, and then here we need to pass the authorization, and this is the path. So if you come here and see, we set this path, right? Also, so you see this is the path, right? So same thing we need to remove it here, path. So it's asking expecting two parameters, one is the name and another is the path, name and path. You see this one, guys, are you there?
Yes, but I think Shubha dropped. I'm not sure why.
Okay,
Okay, she think like some network issue is there.
okay, yes, she mentioned. Okay, no
Will
problem.
rejoin. Okay.
Okay, so now this is clear, right, for you, Akansha?
Yes.
Usual, yes, it is the very important concept we are discussing. So just, and this is the you learn one time, then it will be used for permanent like that. Yes, Shiva joined, or I need to accept, admit it. Hey Shiva, welcome back.
Hello, sir. Some network issue I was facing.
Okay, it's okay. So just when did you dropped? I am explaining this one, creating the, I created the set user, user, get user, and the logout functionality. That's it. Now I have done this methods here. Now I am going to the logins here, and in the login, before moving to the another skin, we need to set the user, right? So sir, how we will do? Set the user, and this dot auth dot, now get the user, right? This method. Now set the users, and then it's asking two parameters, like one is the email colon response dot email and semicolon. Next is the roles colon response dot right? Any doubt here, guys?
No.
Great. So now we set the users. Great. Now next things what's need to do go to the no, let me create one AuthGuard first. God can also set the some in the services, but let me set create first AuthGuard, then we will move to the next. Okay. So I will create the AuthGuard here only. So what we'll do, so ng ng generate, and what will you guard GUA guard AuthGuard GUA guard, and then where features slash feature has auth slash auth, so it will name with the auth guard. So guard, let me enter. Okay, what happened? Oh my god, we need to run that one command. Okay, quickly open. Okay, let me open this document quickly. Now done. Good. Job kilo, please go play. It's what when it's created or not, it's okay, taking time. Okay, ng guard feature auth. Active one, and think yes, I will go with the first one. Yes, first one. Okay. You must type here then. So what is the space? Would you like to guard? Would you like to create it? Place a space to select. Okay. Yes. So enter. Created. Good. Here it is created. Okay. Auth guard. Okay. Auth and auth. It is the service auth guard. Okay. So let me create then here one folder then. Okay. I will manage auth guard GUA guard, and there I need to put this place. Okay, so it's come now. Perfect. So we need to write some code here. Can active function, yes, can active function verified. Okay, AuthGuard. So okay, can active functions constant AuthGuard constant state. So okay, not constructor is not there, so we need to inject the services. So you say this is the not class, right? This is the normal so if we need to inject the services, we need to write different way. So first we will export const auth and can active functions and route and state, and in this it's right now it's returning true. So in this only we need to write the code. So first let me inject the const service, and it is the cookie service or service log service cookie equal to inject, and inject means what service? The cookie service I want to inject, sir. Okay, great. Now second thing what you want to inject, let me copy 2 times, and it will be auth service, auth service, and it will be the auth service, and third one is the router, router, and it will be the router, router. Okay, so now injected, perfect. Now here we need to what we will check the token, we need to check the JWT token, okay. And so what we will do, let token equal to service cookies dot get tokens, and what will we do, so it will be the what is the name of the tokens, so quickly go to the login components here, authorizes AuthGuard, come back here, and it will be the AuthGuards, and let user, and it will be the auth service dot auth service dot get user, so equal to this one, get user, so user will be get. Now what we will do, we will check if not token to null, not token null, or not user null, so what will happen, sir, then AuthGuard service dot logut, and then return router dot create URL, create URL, and round bracket, a square bracket, and then single inverted commas, then comma parameter, we need to query param, colon return URL, colon state dot URL. So one is the 3 bracket, one is the 1 bracket, 1 2 bracket, and 1 semicolon. So it's logout. Now write the try catch. Here we will again token. We have the token already. We need to token dot replace bearer, bearer space single quote. Okay, space. Now constant decoded token need to decode the tokens colon any type we don't know show equal to JWT decode and then we need to pass the token here tokens so we need to invoke this one decode functions so they are asking the token for decoding. Now we need to check if token is expired or not. So check if the token is expired, then what we'll do, constant expiration date, so constant expiration date equal to decode token dot expired or exp decoded exp colon 1000, right, expired into 1000 and then constant equal to current date. We will need to compare, right, current date equal to new date dot get time semicolons. Now we need to compare it if token is expired or not. So if expiration date less than current date, right, so what will be happen, it will be logged out. So again this method will be called controls all shift app format code parameters and logout or .logout service create router create route URL tree login query params equal to return URL stated. Perfect. Now if token is not logged, next is the token is valid, then check user role. Oh my god, where I am talking now? User roles, role or roles, right? So if user dot roles dot include a writer, we have taken writer, right, writer then return to do and catch no problem, we will have the catch blocks. So this is the let me get here catch block, error. Okay, so done. Now alt shift F for formatted, so its writer is the then and then return else. Else alert, what will show, alert will show like you don't have the required required role to access this page and return false, semicolon, return false. Okay, so this one is done. Now we need to write the catch block, error in the catch block. Oh my god, console dot log and or error, we can say error, and it will be invalid token and comma error log semicolon. Now if error is come, then log out the auth service dot logout, and it will be returned to the login screen again. So just this, then not required this one because it's methods. Okay, so why these methods JWT token, so we need to import it JWT token, like here we taken,
What?
not here, I think service methods. Yes Archana, what are you saying?
No, voice was not coming. No, it's fine.
It's fine, okay.
Mm.
So now let me this one JWT decode, so import it, so import, oh my god, where are I typing, import users from JWT decode, or I think I did not install it. Okay, hope so. Let me quickly check the nugget package. Nugget package, or we can ask the chat GPT, can you please give the nugget package, or it will give no offset JWT nugget package like this, but you are working. So add for the angular, oh my god, for angular, for you see it's simple. First it try I am looking for the .NET, when I mention it not I am looking for angular, so okay, yes, here you go. So yes, it's installing, then this error will be removed. Yes, you see that error has gone, right? So almost this one is done. No, right, not complete. Now configuration will be required. Where, come here, route, and that place we need to do several things like that. Right now I want add block AuthGuard, so can active colon AuthGuard. Okay, so which place do you want, in all URL or where? Okay, let me, this is the add blog post, this is the category, so let me add here also, and let me add here also blog post list. Let me, okay, so it's done. Now what we need to do, we need to, when user is logged in, then we need to show the user, which user is login, so the email address, and hide the login button, so the logout button, right? It will make sense, otherwise it will be not make sense, right? So what we need to do, not login screen, I think nav got bar here, correct. So what needs to do here, we read the deflex ng container. I will also explain the later in the ng containers. So first I write the ng container and ng if. So star ng if, and what need to take change, user equal to not. I don't think here I will find the user. We need to do some extra code here also. Okay, in the constructor level, first inject the service. What service we required? Sir, I required one auth service and one router. Required auth service colon auth service, auth service. Okay, second, sir, what do you required? Router colon router not express, I required Angular routers. Okay, perfect. Now I required one users, so user, and it will be undefined if null. Okay, perfect. Now what we need to do, we need to subscribe the users. We have created the one users, we need to get that users on this screen. So sir, how we will do? And when you want to constructor we not, then let me implement one method on init. It's asking for implement it. Okay, so let me implement, guys. So sir, how we will implement? I will just call this dot auth service dot users, and user has, you need to subscribe, and subscribe has round bracket, curly bracket, and it has next, and next has next, and write the colon, and it has user as a output, just like in the API call we are using the, what you are using, user response, just a response, and we are saying the response here. I'm going to user response, and then we call the this dot user equal to user response, and let me console.log here if user comma users. So not like that, this dot user. Now it's done. So it will be the here semicolons, not here don't put semicolon here, it will be the here comma and here semicolon. Then now after the semicolon we write here this dot user equal to this dot authenticate service dot get users. If any issue will be come, then we will directly get the users, not from the subscriber. If not, then fine. Okay. Good. And then we need to one logout things. So if because we will create the here logout button, so create on logout. And what will be happen logout? This dot I will call the logout service dot logout. Hey man, what happened? Logout service, and then this dot router dot navigate URL, and it will be navigate to the home screen. Now I will find here users. So if user equal to what? Undefined semicolon else show logout if user equal to define, then this template, this one reflexed, then we will implement ng template spelling template ng template. Here we need to write so logout okay. So why they are giving the error? Ng is not defined. Oh my god, ng container correct container. Okay, perfect. So templates, and here we need to write the again deflex item centers. So I add one class deflex. I write the shift alt F, so code will be formatted, and class will be deflex align item center. ओके सर, इसके अंदर क्या लिखोगे आप? तो आई विल टेक what one span I will take, and there I will write class need to margin to, and we will write hey welcome, and string interpolations we will call a user email. Okay guys, here dot till now anything? Now I will add one anchor tag for the logout functionality, and it will be class btn btn primary and margin start 3 and on click. So round bracket we will write on click or not on click, my bad, click, and click will be logout and it will be the method, so method symbol, and it give the name the logout, so logout control s. Perfect. So now let me quickly run this code. ng serve dash dash open. Hope it will be work. Every code is login save or not. Together with also run the this one. So are you there? So Arjuna, you are on mute if you are speaking.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. So guys, now code is done, almost done. So let me run, validate it. If it is working, then that will be the good. Otherwise, we need to debug the code. So I have already running the this the problem nodes hope yes. Okay, that's great. Now run the also API. Swaggers. Hey man, why are you taking too much time? Come up. Is company provide your allowance for relocation or how in your company?
No, nothing.
Okay. Right, nowadays no company providing. Okay, what happened? It's coming either auth service, no provided for HTTP client. Okay, I'll let me check. Auth service, HTTP client. Hey man, we have the already. We write this code in the when we write the yesterday only, right? Let me check on which screen auth service only they are giving. Inject, not inject. Okay. RG injector error, null inject. Oh man, okay. Do I need to save or I miss something? Okay, let me check in which field I check. I create this one and this one. Okay, and then I work on this one. This one it's automatically nave this one component this one nave, and then I work here, right? Yes, these two are still it is using with it. Okay, now different it is coming. Okay, I am good. generator next anonymous type here generate next anonymous type app component they are saying, right? A standalone app component. A standalone app component or navigation component do I required? Okay. Here standalone true, so I have already added the common and the router model, right? And app service required, what required they are expecting. And app service, I don't think so it's required anything. Router outlet nobody there already. Outlet, I don't think anything required. Let me run again. App component, app service, HTTP client. Let me just null provider indicate angler cannot find provider HTTP cause missing modular here. Client model null. And here we are the standalone applications. The other indicate that Angular dependency injection cannot find provider HTTP client. For a standalone, they are expected. Import this one. This makes HTTP client available for a standalone or a very okay. HTTP client, right? I don't think it is the duplicated again. Let me get it. If they are expecting. Control serve project support. The token path is compiled, then they are they are given. Let me read one the auth service jink and auth not this one is the auto generated auth service. What there is router इतना establish values. We save right. We stored it. We click on router router. Okay. Now let me take another mistake. User is fine, but not a router. Is not there. HTTP client, and where is it? It is perfect. Cookies and cookies private cookies perfect. Login did not change anything. AuthGuard, I inject the router, so I change it. Router, do I need anything? But they are not giving the error, that is the problems. Inject can active function cookie service or service router JWT Decode. That is fine. Login response behavior or observable in the RxJX perfectly fine. Environment user cookies 1 2 4 5 6 7 8 CookieService नहीं होना चाहिए. It is only perfect. I don't think any issue. Behavior subject client is client cookie HTTP client cookie service. Everything code is looking perfect. Then here I make the mistake. Router is the router module from where it's come. Okay. So the router module. Okay, router is there. Okay, so how do you do this one? Nothing. Okay, router link. Oh, okay, let's see. It will be load. Can you solutions. Engine case. So this is the our not now. This is the auth service. This is the service. Here is the auth service. Correctly injecting the program must look like missing is a module in your app. Provide provide HTTP clients is the new way to send rectangular to HTTP client in a standalone. If you are using ng module approach, then it's a double check provided or provided client models provide HTML client. It should be there because we are using from long main.ts. Yes, it is there. And here is the main.ts, and here is the main.ts file. It's already included, so last double check. Also correctly located the file with the ts extension. Sometime typo in file name. Are you running correct ts and angular build? Are you giving desktop server route? Hey guys, let me stop the recording because it will be going too long videos, and then we'll analyze and we'll again record this.